Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, yesterday, if you saw my last video, I put up a video called New Year, New You. This is a new series I'm starting here on the channel. I am going to take you through my device routine this week, showing you what devices that I'm going to use every day and show you into my skincare. And I hope that this series will help you either pull out devices that have been sitting around, encourage you to use them, or even get on a device routine or start using those devices that you may have received for Christmas. So this is video number 1. Today I'm giving myself a facial. I'm starting the year off right. I've had a great new year so far. I didn't wake up so hot because I did have a little bit too much to drink last night. It was New Year's, so I celebrated, had a little bit too much wine. So my skin is slightly a little bit dehydrated. I've been trying to rehydrate it from the inside out this morning. I woke up, I had a cup of coffee. I worked out, yay. And then I had some breakfast, and now I'm hydrating with this Body Armor Light sports drink for the electrolytes. I've been doing laundry, and now it's time to give myself a facial. So what I'm going to do today for my facial is an Osmosis facial infusion. On Sundays are the days that I usually take a break from devices, and I do give myself a mini facial. Once a month I do these Osmosis facial infusions. This is a professional treatment. However, if you are interested in an Osmosis facial infusion, what you can do is you can look for an esthetician in your area that does Osmosis facial infusions or carries the Osmosis line. If they're carrying Osmosis and using it in the treatment room, more than likely they are doing facial infusions, and getting it with the Revitapen is the best. If you don't have access to an Osmosis esthetician, I believe you can order these from SkinBeautiful RX. It will require you to do a skin consultation so they can customize it per your skin type. I love these. These are Osmosis's answer to a facial peel. What this does is it boosts your skin. It boosts your osmosis routine. It's like a dermal facial rejuvenation system. It encourages your skin to, build collagen and elastin. When I do these, my skin just looks amazing. So this is something that you should do once a month. And like I said, it's an answer to Osmosis's answer to a peel. Now, it's like, I think it's 0.25% of retinaldehyde, which is very, very strong. I can't remember, but I think it is 0.25 or 0.250 of the percentage of retinaldehyde in here. And I'm going to customize it for my skin. I'm going to do an anti-aging facial infusion using these powder actives here. And that's how you customize it. Osmosis makes these powder actives for professionals. They have blemish calming. There's like mandelic acid, aloe powder, anti-aging blend, skin nutrition. I'm going to customize mine with vitamin C. Skin nutrition. This is an amino acid blend. It's got the same ingredients as Catalyst AC11, except for it doesn't have vitamin C in it. And then I have the anti-aging blend, which is a blend of, I believe, beta-glucan, CoQ10, and I forget the other ingredient. So that's what I'm going to be customizing my facial infusion with. But before I do my facial infusion, I do have to prep my skin. So I'm not going to prep my skin with cleansing on camera. However, I will come back for exfoliation. We'll do the facial infusion, the process, and then masking, and that's how I'm going to take you through my facial today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and prep my skin. I'm going to do a first cleanse with the Osmosis cleanse. This is their gentle cleanser. And then I'm going to go in with a second cleanse with Purify, which is their enzymatic cleanser. From there, I will do my exfoliation with their new winter warming mask. This has, I believe, let's see, we have in here, we have apple fruit, lactic acid, and enzymes in here. It smells like Christmas. It does have cinnamon and clove in it. Normally, when I do a facial infusion, I use their Polish Cranberry Enzyme Mask for my exfoliation step before the facial infusion. Okay. And then the mask we'll be using today, I haven't decided if I'm just going to mask with this or if I'm going to add their immersed facial oil into this and use it as a massage medium and a mask at the same time for my skin. I haven't decided about that yet. We'll see as this process goes because I have to see how my skin is. And don't worry about my skin right now. It's red from my workout. So I'm going to prep my skin, and I'm also going to prep my facial towel warmer here. This is a travel or an at-home facial towel warmer. I picked it up off of Amazon a couple years ago. I'll see if I can list it down below. But you just put water here in the bottom and you turn it on, and you put your towels here in this dish, and then it's going to warm them up. So I don't use steam for facials. I love hot towels. I find that steam dries out the skin because, you know, steam is warm and it pulls the moisture out of the skin. People use it because, you know, it feels good on the skin, and for some skin conditions it is good, but facial steaming is not good for your skin every single day. I know people get those facial steamers. They are not good for you to use on your skin all the time. It will dehydrate your skin by pulling out all that moisture. So I'll just give you a little brief overview here. You see these curls in my hair? I tried this heatless curl set from Kit Stitch. This is one of my Black Friday purchases. I did it last night. I filmed it on my Instagram stories, and yeah, it's okay. It did give me some really nice curls, but I have to say the curls are like just too tight for me. My hairstylist saw it and she said I should just take some, like a styling cream, like the Olaplex number 6, and run it through my hair, and it will loosen up the curls. But this was very uncomfortable to sleep in. I'll pop it up right here so you guys can see if you're wondering where the curls are in my hair. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna go prep my skin and I will be back. Okay, so my skin is all cleansed now. I'm gonna go in with the Winter Enzyme Mask from Osmosis. This mask is limited edition, by the way. So here is what it looks like, and it smells like cloves. It smells so good. So the instructions say to leave this on for about 5 to 15 minutes. I'm probably just gonna do 5, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on, and probably about 3 minutes after it's been on my skin, I'm gonna take a warm towel from my facial towel warmer over there, and I am going to let it sit on my face until it cools. And the reason why I'm going to do that is it's going to be sort of like steaming the skin. You don't want to press the towel into the skin. You just want to lay it on top and let it cool. It's going to help open up my pores, and I'm going to do a couple of extractions with my Kinga ultrasonic scrubber. So I do feel this mask. It is pretty tingly on my skin. All right, so here it is. I'm gonna leave it on for about 5 minutes, and I will be back and we'll do the facial infusion. To remove the winter warming enzyme mask. Whew. And my face got red from that, and that's because of the heat and its enzymes, and yes, my skin is sensitive. But when I usually do exfoliants, I get red even with enzyme mask. So, oops, this is getting caught. So these are microfiber towels that I love to use for facials. They're really soft and gentle on the skin. You can get them on Amazon. If I can find them on Amazon, I will link it. All right. Oh, hi, Misha Boo. I have to give Misha Boo a treaty. She's begging for a treaty right now. Yes, she is in here. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do after I give Misha Boo a treaty. Here you go, babies. Come on, let's get a treaty. Here you go. There you go, my baby. I now am going to do some extractions. I'm just going to extract around my nose because this happens to everybody no matter what skincare line you're using. Our nose is the oiliest part on our face because it protrudes. It always needs to have oil, otherwise it would shrivel up and look like a prune. But right here around in the corners, I always get oil builds up in there, and right here in between my brows, because in between my brows, I have some large pores there. So I don't know how good I'm gonna be able to do this on camera, but I have my little mirror here that I'm going to use. It has a magnifying part on it, and I'm gonna try to do this on camera, but you have to have your skin damp. So I have my bowl full of water here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put some water here on my nose, and I'm going to turn on my Kinga ultrasonic scrubber. Turn it on, and I'm gonna turn it on the positive ion mode with the scrubber. And I'm just gonna take the edge here, and I'm going to take it around my nose here. I have a full video on this from years ago. I haven't done extractions for a while on my skin, but usually my nose is where I see it needs it the most. That's all the stuff that came out of my nose. It's gross, right? So I just keep a towel nearby so I can go and wipe this off in between. This is how I do my extractions. This is my preferred way. Because my skin is prone to broken capillaries, I find that the ultrasonic spatula is just really gentle on my skin and doesn't cause me to get any additional broken capillaries from squeezing my skin too tight. And it's just easier for me to do this versus doing it with my fingers. Sometimes, you know, just depending on the, if it's a blackhead, sometimes I'll use my fingers. It just depends. All right, so I'm going to continue to finish this, and then we'll come back and do the facial infusion. Okay, I'm back. So I just cleaned up my forehead and around my nose. That was the only areas that needed extractions, because those are the areas where I have my larger pores, is in this area, especially like right in through here. And you know, oil collects in them, and it's really good to clean those out because you want to clean the oil out of your pores. You clean those blackheads out, because if you don't, the oil will continue to build in there, and you can get some pretty gnarly blackheads. I've seen it in on clients in the treatment room. Yeah, it's just not good. All right, so now I'm gonna do my facial infusion. This is what it looks like. It does come with this little tab here on the end. So I'm gonna take that out, and I have my bowl here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and inject it all into this bowl. Now, this is really orange, and you're gonna see it, how orange it's gonna be on my skin. I always wear gloves when I apply this to my skin. So I'm going to add my powder active blends here, and I'm gonna start out with the anti-aging powder. Now, if SkinBeautiful RX is still doing this, I'm not sure if they are, they'll customize your facial infusion for your skin with powder active, sending those along to you. They'll give you instructions on how to do the facial infusion for at home and how to add everything. It's a complete kit, just so you know, and I'm gonna have to pause you really quick. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My husband had to come in to use the restroom area. So here is my facial infusion with the Skin Nutrition Powder Active Blend, the Anti-Aging Powder Active Blend, and vitamin C. Next, I'm going to take this Boost. This is their activating mist. This is the peptide activating mist to mix in with the facial infusion. Normally, it's just one pump, and it's equivalent to about, I would say, like 6 or 7 sprays of any of their mist, either Infuse or the Boost. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a mask brush and I'm going to mix this all together. And I'm going to add just a little bit more Boost to it. And this is what it looks like. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to put this on my skin. And I will take this all the way around my eyes too. I start off by applying it to my face, and then whatever's left over, I put on my neck and my chest. So this is a pretty active treatment, and you will feel it. And after you do this treatment, if you get it from a professional, you can't use any exfoliating serums for about 5 days because, you know, your skin, it's a peel, and your skin has been already aggressively exfoliated with this facial infusion. And if you use any exfoliating serum, so like for Osmosis, you're not supposed to be using any of their retinaldehyde serums for about 5 days because, you know, it's fresh new skin, and it would be the retinaldehyde serums exfoliate the skin, so you don't want to over exfoliate that new skin because then you'll have, you know, a lot of inflammation in the skin. So I wear gloves because it's orange and it will get into your fingers. So what you do is you just massage it into the skin for about 3 to 5 minutes, or until it becomes not as sticky. And I will tell you, after I do this, my skin is going to be so red. Now, you can use the Osmosis Epic Skin Tool with your facial infusion too, but I save it for the last round because there's this just remains too sticky on the skin to use the Osmosis Epic Skin Tool at this point. So you just keep massaging it in until you feel that slip go away. And that's where having your Infuse or Boost mist is good to have nearby, because you're going to spray this because you want to massage it in for about 3 to 5 minutes, okay? And it seems like I'm using a lot of that mist, but the sprayer on it is really, really fine. So you have to spray a lot out to get enough of it in on the skin. So what you do is, after this, you put on a warm towel on the skin and you let it cool on the face, and then you take it off without wiping off the product. And then you repeat the massage again, and you're going to do this a total of 3 times. So here's number 1, for about 15 minutes, okay? my skin feels spicy. I can just tell you, I cannot wait to see what my skin is gonna look like. Tomorrow it's gonna look so good. This makes my skin look so good, and I try to do one once a month. I was supposed to do this at the end of November, but I got sick with COVID, so I didn't want to do anything to my skin. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my gloves, and I'm going to go grab a warm towel and lay it over my face until it cools, and then I'll come back and we'll massage again. Okay, so I just did the first warm towel. I'm going to put my gloves back on, and we're going to do our second massage. Look at how orange the bottle gets. Okay, so you don't wipe the product off the skin when you're using the warm towel. Let's wear this. Okay, so I'm back for my third massage. I'm just gonna spray Infuse into my glove. And I'm just gonna do another massage. And this one, I'm probably not going to massage as much into my skin because I'm just going to do the Osmosis Epic Skin Tool. So until it gets a little sticky, like it is now. Okay, so that's good. Look at how orange the gloves were. If that was on your fingers, it would be all up in your nails. Okay, so now what I have to do is I have to wait until this isn't as tacky. So I'm gonna wait for a minute or so. I'm gonna do some cleanup, and I'm gonna come back and we'll do the Epic Skin Tool. And then I'm gonna remove the facial infusion mask and apply a mask. So see you in a sec. Okay guys, I had a little bit of a snafu with recording. I was recording with using the Epic Skin Tool, but it didn't come out. So that part's going to be missing, and I apologize for that. So I just got done steaming my face with my towel. So now I am going to remove the facial infusion. And don't worry, you know, it did get into my hairline, and that's fine. It's not going to stain my skin or anything like that. Never wear a Velcro top again when I'm doing this. As you can see, it removes really easily off the skin. And my skin's going to be red for a little bit because this is actually a pretty intense treatment for me. You know, it's a peel. Sorry about that. Okay, so it is removed completely off my skin. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with the Osmosis Tropical Mango Barrier Repair Mask. Oh, I love this mask. It reminds me of the beach Tropical Mango. This is a brand new one. I finished up my other one, so here it is. Now this does have shea butter in it. I don't have any sensitivities to this mask. You can actually use this mask as a night cream too. So I'm just gonna take my spatula here, just kind of scrape off the top. And then I'm gonna grab a nice dollop of it right here. And I'm gonna start off by massaging this into my skin. Ooh, it immediately feels nice and cooling on the skin. So I'm gonna massage this in, and I'm gonna leave this on my skin. I'm gonna take some more down to my neck and my chest. And I'm probably gonna leave this on my skin for about 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back and remove it, and I'll show you what I'm gonna put on my skin after. I may do some LED light therapy after this for some additional calming of my skin. And I will be back. I'm gonna wash my makeup brushes. See, new year, new you. Start the year off with cleaning your makeup brushes. It makes a huge difference in your skin. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I decided to go ahead and take a shower. So what I did is I left the Osmosis Tropical Mango Barrier Repair Mask on my skin for about 20 minutes. And then I went into the shower, let the steam get in there, and then I just showered and rinsed it off. Came out of the shower and I did cleanse my skin again. Because, you know, I had to wash my hair and all that stuff goes on your face. So I wanted to wash it all off. So I just popped on my Duro neck and deck piece, and I'm going to pop on my Qure LED light mask. This is the Rejuvalight Pro LED light mask. I'm going to use it on anti-aging mode, which is red, amber, deep red, and infrared. As you see, my skin looks really good. It is a little bit rosy in my cheeks. It feels a little tight right now, and it always does after a facial infusion. But I do have a couple of spots that came up, and I knew I was going to get a breakout here because I've been putting my hand on my chin a lot, and it did bring it to the surface. So I am just going to go ahead and do my Qure Light for 3 minutes on my face, and I will be back. So I just turned it on, and then I'm going to press it, and here we go. So 3-minute treatment. So this is going to be my LED light treatment for the next 30 days is the Qure mask and the Aduro neck and decolleté mask. Now, one thing I have to say about this Qure that is different than the silicone mask is it doesn't cover as much as a silicone mask. So it doesn't cover all the way back here. And a silicone mask comes down a little bit farther, so it does get this area of your neck too. So I've noticed that. I do see that it gets perfectly around my eyes, and you are getting some LED light therapy here on the lips too. However, I am gonna go in with my Current Body LED Lip Perfector right after this. And this is gonna be the only device that I'm going to use today. Now tomorrow, in tomorrow's video, we are going to do microcurrent, LED light therapy, and radio frequency. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to film the full treatment for those because I already have videos on it. I'm just going through my device routine for Monday, January 2nd. All right, I will see you in a sec. Okay, so I just finished up with my LED light therapy, so it's time to do my serums. I'm going to go in with StemFactor first. So I think I'm going to avoid catalysts today because my skin is feeling just a bit sensitive, and I think catalysts might be a little bit spicy for my skin today. So I'm just going to use StemFactor and a Rescue. I can't use any retinaldehyde serums for the next 5 days. Or if my skin peels, I'm going to monitor it, because if my skin doesn't peel, then I will go ahead and throw in Renew. But for right now, it's not advised because my skin is still pretty, I would want to say, like raw. So I take all of my Osmosis serums and I always put them around my eyes. During the day, I don't put them up here above my brows because it'll interfere with my makeup. Okay. And I am not going to be using the Epic Skin Tool because I've already used it today for the facial infusion, so I'm going to avoid that. Next, I'm going to go in with my eye cream, and this is my nighttime eye cream. It's Illuminate by Osmosis. So here's what it looks like. It has like this orangey yellow iridescence to it. Now this is kind of like an occlusive eye cream. I really like this for the evening time. When I wake up in the morning, my eyes just feel so moisturized and hydrated. And this isn't something that you want to use with makeup or wear during the day, because as you see, you leave a shine or a sheen, and it's like that for a while. But when you wake up in the morning, it's gone and your eye area just feels so nice and hydrated. Now, as far as their eye products, I just have to say they're working for me. And they're not too expensive, that's the thing, and they last a long time. I don't need very much, and I'm continuing to use them. Now, I'm gonna go in with the Enrich cream. So this is a face cream by Osmosis. It's called Enrich. You can use it for your face, neck, and chest. It's great for those of you who have dry skin. I love it as my neck and chest cream. But in the winter time, I have been loving it on my face too. So this is what I use at night, and I'm just taking a little dollop full of it. And I love their Immerse facial oil. So the Immerse facial oil is for sensitive skin. It's great if you have barrier repair needed, like I do, since I just did the Osmosis facial infusion, which is comparable to a peel. So I'm going to add a couple of drops of this to my Enrich cream. I'm going to add 3 because I'm going to need a lot of hydration and moisture in my skin right now. And it's going to need to heal. Okay. So this is my skincare for this evening. If I was doing this during the day, I would be putting on SPF, but it's almost evening time here and I'm not going outside and I'm not going to be near a window. So I'm doing my evening skincare routine now. And I'm glad that I skipped the facial massage portion of the facial because my skin does feel slightly stingy. And, you know, that's just me because I am hypersensitive. So, okay. So here is my skin. Here is my facial day. Now, I do this facial once a month. And then on Sundays, I do an exfoliating mask, either now the winter Enzyme mask or the Osmosis polish. And then I'll put a face mask on, which is usually tropical mango. And if I get something else that I want to try, sometimes I'll do that too. Sometimes I do the micellar brightening mask. It just depends on, you know, what I'm going through with my skin. But normally I just do the Osmosis tropical mango, and sometimes I'll add in some of those powder active blends into it to make it customized for my skin. And that is it. So Sundays, like I mentioned before, is I usually take a break from devices. just to give my skin a little bit of rest. And it's just something that I do. I do occasionally will use LED light therapy on a Sunday, but that is it. No microcurrent, no radio frequency. And I didn't use the droplet today because I was doing this facial infusion, and I'm not so sure how those capsules will fare with my skin in this condition right now. And I don't really need to use it. So yeah. All right, so tomorrow we'll do microcurrent, radio frequency, and LED light therapy. I'm gonna do a full MyoLift mini routine, and I will link the videos that will be helpful for you to watch how I perform these treatments. I'm just gonna do little clips. And please let me know how you like this series. So for this whole entire week, it's gonna be a video that's gonna go up every day that I'm going to be doing a device. And you know, we'll check in tomorrow. What I have off from work, so I will be working out in the morning. I'm still deciding on which workout program I'm gonna go with. I'm not sure if I'm gonna just do P-Volve because it is the first of the year and the gym is going to be crazy busy. And even if I go early in the morning, it's going to be crazy busy. And the thing is that COVID is surging right now, and I do not want to catch COVID again. I was absolutely miserable, and I can't afford to take another 2 weeks off of work. So I think I might just start with P-Volve, and then I'll probably do that for the next month, along with, maybe running on the treadmill and my Peloton, keeping track of my calories through the Lose It app, which right now, if you sign up for the premium, it is 50% off. So that would be like less than 20 bucks, right? Or around 20 bucks, somewhere around there for the whole year. And then, so I'll work out in the morning. I'm going to do the P-Volve workout, probably jump on the Peloton or the treadmill. Then I'm gonna go grocery shopping and meal prep my meals for the week. And then I will come back here and do my device routine, which I usually do in the evenings. And then I'll take you into Tuesday's device routine, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now, I may skip Thursday. I'm not for sure yet, but I will keep you posted in this series. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy this. I hope that you find it's helpful. I am sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for all your love and support. And I will see you soon, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. All right, I love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day and Happy New Year. Make it a great year, okay? This year is all about you and your goals and staying focused and becoming a healthier you, a new year, right? All right.
Hey, now, take a step outside and seize the day.